Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
I shine so bright you might go blind.
Today I'm going to bring you guys along to my OBGYN appointment. I'm at that point in pregnancy where not only do I feel exhausted, I honestly look exhausted, and I'm an emotional mess. Like right now I want to cry my butt off. I'm so nervous and so excited to see baby, if we're gonna see baby. At this point in pregnancy, everything and anything makes me cry, but this is my third appointment throughout this whole pregnancy, and I'm hoping I do get to see baby. The first time I was able to see like the silhouette of baby. The second time baby was turned facing my back, so baby was like a little blob, so I really didn't get to recognize any like feature or shape. So I'm hoping this time around I'm able to like see a side profile or just anything that I recognize. I am going alone with you guys today. I am so nervous because by this point I basically should have already had like a anatomy scan, because the I can't even talk. The anatomy scan is from 18 weeks to 23 weeks of pregnancy, and I'm farther along. But that is not my fault, that's the clinic's fault, because they had no earlier appointment. So I'm hoping my OBGYN doctor doesn't tell me anything. I honestly think that the reason it has to be between those like weeks of pregnancy is because of space in your belly. I think, someone correct me if I'm wrong, I think the bigger baby gets and the bigger your belly gets, the less space there is for the anatomy scan to happen, where basically my train of thoughts are everywhere right now, but basically what I'm trying to say is that for an anatomy scan they check the arms, the legs, the head, the size and everything. So the bigger you are, the less space there is for them to clearly see that. I think that's what it is. So let's go ahead and go, because the drive there is 25 minutes and I have yet to get gas, so I need to make a quick little pit stop, but let's go. Oh, actually, I'm gonna give you guys a little belly update right now before I forget. I'm 25 weeks pregnant, closer to 26, and this is what I look like right now. Baby is growing. I love being pregnant. I think it's such a cute little look. But before I start crying, let's go ahead and go. So I just made it to my appointment. I have 10 minutes before I have to like officially go in. But let me tell you guys, I was a crying mess on the way over here. Hopefully the lighting in here is okay, but I am so happy I'm able to have babies, and healthy babies at that. I think I'm just so emotional because of that, and because I love life. My life by no means is perfect. By no means am I financially like 100% stable. By no means have I met like my dreams and goals, but I can have healthy babies and I have the most beautiful babies, and that for me is enough. But I also think another part of me like cries or gets emotional because I also have mom guilt, and the mom guilt also comes off from the fact that my life isn't perfect and I'm not financially stable, and so on and so on and so on. And also, I think I've mentioned it before. Oh, this whole time I thought this part was part of my sweater. I was like, why does my shoulder look so big? But I think I'm also so emotional because I think I've mentioned it before, but before I always wanted to have one child for a long time before having a second or even a third. And obviously that's not how my life played out. I'm gonna have them back to back. And I have mom guilt because I wish I would have gave Eliana her time to just kind of enjoy both Jessie and I. And I wish we would have been able to just enjoy her for a little longer. And I'm not saying that because I regret having this child. I regret this pregnancy. Not at all. I'm so grateful. I love this pregnancy. I love this baby. I love my babies in general, and I always will. It's just like a me thing, just a mom thing, because realistically Eliana is not gonna know any different, and we're not gonna know any different, and we're not gonna know what life was before having two, because that's how I feel with Eliana. Before Eliana I was like, what was life? I don't remember what I wasted my time on. I don't remember what I wasted everything on. But let me go ahead and go inside just in case they make me like do like a urine sample or like blood. Wish me luck. My head looks like an egg with these glasses, but I cannot see. I'm gonna try to record as much as I can. I know in like clinics and stuff they're a little more strict. I want to record for memories. I always hold back to it. Let's start going inside before I overthink my pelitos. I literally look like an egg with like antennas. Let's go before I start really overthinking. Good morning. It is the next day. So let me tell you guys what happened yesterday. I went to my appointment. My baby is healthy. My baby is growing. Baby is measuring 4 days smaller than supposed to be, which he told me was normal. He told me to go to my anatomy scan today, which we'll get into that right now, and then he gave me labs to do my glucose test. Also, do not mind me, I like exhausted. I woke up like 40 minutes ago. I still have like a morning face. Let me tell you guys, for my anatomy scan, I booked it over a month ago, and the availability they had was for over a month from then, which was today at 7:40 a.m. I was tossing and turning the whole night. This is why I do not like morning appointments, because I'm nervous to miss them or wake up late or whatever the case is. I woke up like at 2, at 3, at 5, and around 6 a.m. I got a text message from the place I was supposed to get the anatomy scan from. At 6:32 a.m. Hello, this is blank 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 regarding your appointment with us today at 12:04. Due to an unexpected complication, we will need to reschedule your appointment. Someone will be reaching out to you later to attempt to reschedule your appointment as well. So that's fun. I'm hoping they don't make me wait like a whole other like month, because I'm gonna be way further along by then. So once I saw that message, I called the lab on my glucose papers. Usually it's like a machine that answers, so I booked an appointment for today for 9:30 a.m. It's 9:10 right now. I did that because my sister actually is taking care of Eliana right now. She's a busy woman and has been planning to take care of Eliana for like over a month, because I booked her in ahead, if you will. So I was like, you know what, let me do this right now that she's there. Let me do this right now that she can help me out. The glucose test, I looked it up and it said you could eat and you could drink whatever you wanted, but I remember with Eliana they told me not to drink, I think 12 hours prior, or eat anything 12 hours prior. So that's what I did today too. So let me go in there to see if I can check in earlier, that way I get out earlier. The first one I took with Eliana was actually not bad at all, but I heard the flavors sometimes aren't the best. But let's go ahead and do that. I am going through it. Let's talk about it. I was not able to record anything. The person who was helping me out was literally right in front of me, so I did ask her like, hey, do you mind if I film? She said no. But the few seconds that she did turn around, I was able to take this picture right here. This is a glucose drink that I got. Oh, also Eliana's playing her iPad games in the background, so that's that little music you guys hear. Before I continue, let me tell you guys what a glucose test is, if you do not know what it is, based off my own knowledge. So basically you take this little like sugary drink. It's not that big, but it's very sweet. I don't know how much sugar it has, but it's supposed to be a good amount so your body reacts to it. You take that, you sit it out for an hour, your body does what it's supposed to do, and after an hour they take your blood. Based off what your body did and based off your results, they see if you have any type of diabetes, to see how your body reacted to the sugars, and more specifically to see if you have gestational diabetes, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I'm gonna put it up here. This is the second time I take this. The first, okay, wait, hold up. If you are a first-time mom watching this, please do not base your experience or going into it based off others' experiences. I think that makes sense. Because like I said, I've done this twice and they were both different experiences. This drink right here, I got it both times, the exact same one, the exact same flavor. The flavor that I got, I heard, is one of the more like enjoyable ones. Kind of tastes like a very sweet like Sprite. So it wasn't too bad. The first time around, it was super smooth. Drank it, waited an hour, took my blood, and I had no diabetes, gestational diabetes. This second time around, I don't know what I did differently. I got there, I drank the first sip, drank the second sip, and by the second sip, I was so over it. I wanted to throw it up. I don't remember it being as thick as it was the first time around. It's not crazy thick. It's a little bit thicker than water, but it's, you know. So if you did not know, they give you 5 minutes to drink it. At least both times that I went, they did. And this time around, the 5 minutes were so fast. I felt like I chugged it. Like, I don't know. You're gonna go blind. Let me see. Let me see you. I can't with Eliana. My little baby grabbed my glasses and I panicked because I've always grown up with like, don't wear someone else's prescribed glasses or else you're gonna go like blind. Blind as in like you're gonna mess up your eyesight. I quite literally forgot what I was saying. Oh, the fastest 5 minutes of my life. Right after I finished it, I felt nauseous. I went to go take a seat, waited the hour, and the hour was also the longest hour of my life. I was so nauseous, and keep in mind, you cannot eat or drink anything during the wait time. I tried walking it out and I feel like I just got more dizzy. And then I was editing this video because I was trying to get distracted, but that did not help whatsoever either. So then the hour passed by, they took my blood, and I'm someone who doesn't react to blood or needles or like the reaction to the needle going into my arm. I don't know what it was. As soon as they took some blood out, I felt nauseous. Like I felt like I was just gonna, not to be dramatic, right? Not to be dramatic. I was gonna update you guys right away in the car, but I drove home so fast. I got straight to the fridge, I ate something, and I felt so much better. I feel so sugared out for the day. Like I feel like I need to drink a lot of water right now because I just feel it throughout my whole body. I'm still feeling like a little bit like dizzy, if you will. Not dizzy, like nauseous. I'm just glad I got that out of the way. Right now I actually do need to call my the clinic place to do the anatomy scan. Then I have an appointment today for Eliana later in the day, so that's fun. Hopefully I feel better. I'm gonna try to cover it the best that I can, but I have all my appointments right here. I feel like such a busy woman with just like pregnancy appointments and Eliana's pediatrician appointments. There's been a few people who ask me like how I make it look so easy. It's not. It is not. Don't believe everything you see online because I have been going through it. I go through it, especially still young, trying to also figure out life. It's a little bit more complicated, a little bit more pressure, a lot more judgment. But you know what? I'm happy. It's okay. My babies are healthy. They're happy. They have their wants and needs. Oh, speaking of,
May I speak with Anaya?
yes, speaking. It's been like 2 seconds for you guys. It's been 15 minutes for me. I just added another appointment to my list. I have a checkup with my primary doctor. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but this is it for this video. I hope you guys liked and enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more videos like this. And let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. Honestly, I feel like my creativity juice is not doing its creativity thing. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.